everybody, this is Chris, otherwise known as the Big Blue Baller, and welcome to the very first episode of this NBA 2K20 My League series I'll be starting here with the Phoenix Suns. If you do end up enjoying this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the Big Blue Baller Buckets YouTube channel. I post NBA 2K20 and NBA basketball content here. I also have another YouTube channel where I post vlogging, cooking, life advice for young adults, and college advice. But anyways, getting into this video here, this is my first time where I plan on actually playing through a whole season of 2K My League since like 2K14. It's actually been a while since I've really grinded out any of the franchise modes in the past few 2Ks, mostly because my time ends up getting taken up by MyTeam and a little bit of MyCareer. But to be quite honest, the MyCareer mode isn't so much fun for me anymore. I don't really enjoy the long loading times and sitting around in the neighborhood and being forced to watch cringy cutscenes. And then the MyTeam mode, it's alright, and like I think this year's probably the best MyTeam mode we've had in a while in terms of like all the content for the challenges and whatnot. Maybe I'm just getting worn out. I still plan on playing MyTeam on occasion and uploading videos for that, but I honestly haven't played the MyTeam mode in about a week now as of recording this video. And so yeah, I won't be keeping up with all of your other MyTeam YouTubers with challenges and players. I'm not going to have a stacked squad most likely until the end of the season when pink diamonds become really cheap. I'll be saving up MT and whatnot, playing the auction house a little bit, playing some of the challenges here and there. But yeah, okay, let's cut all the MyTeam talk. We're getting to My League here. Like I said, I haven't played a full-on My League season since around 2K14, and so this is my first time really getting into this mode and checking out some of these new features, customization that I haven't messed with before. And so this is like my first My League run through, and I wanted to start out simple, use the Phoenix Suns. They're a team that needs rebuilding for sure, and I figured I'd leave all of the default settings for trade sliders, for progression of players and coaches, and the trading difficulty. The gameplay I put on superstar difficulty because I'm also still getting used to the new gameplay for 2K20, and while it looks very similar to 2K19, the stamina adjustment is a huge change, and it's been taking me a while to get used to. It's not as difficult online because it seems like most people online are also having the same trouble, but it's something that I need to improve on for offline gameplay against the CPU and learn how to get better. But anyways, all these trades you're seeing on the screen right now, I just want to briefly mention. Basically, my goal was to trade away any players that I did not plan on developing. So like you see here, I just traded that 19 overall player who it doesn't say he's from a country or college or anything. He was like a straight up nobody on the roster. I don't know where he came from. I don't know his history at all. So I was kind of okay with getting rid of him anyways. But I was planning on trading away all young players I don't plan on developing, that don't have much potential, and any players that have more than 1 year left on their contract, because the idea is I want to build up my roster to the point where most of my players, or at least the players I don't plan on keeping, all have 1 year left, so that I just drop them and have a ton of cap space going into free agency. Now obviously 2020 free agency isn't going to be nearly as stacked as 2019 free agency was, but I think we'll still get some solid players. And then I'm also trying to acquire as many second round draft picks as possible and try to trade up in the draft. So we'll see how that goes, because again, I know this mode is not like the franchise mode, the association in 2K11, which I'm very fond of. But I am aware that there's still some way to like trade your way up. There is still some trade logic. I'm just not sure exactly what it is, and something I'm going to have to get used to. And if you guys have any advice or any suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I would love to hear more about how to be better at My League, because I really don't know what the differences are and how it changes from how the game was 10 years ago to how it is now. So as you can see, I've also been signing some veterans to 1 year deals. And the reason for that, no, it's not because I'm a huge J.R. Smith fan or something. It's because one of the features that's new in the past few years to this game that I know about is the badge development. And so if you get a veteran player on your team, and maybe I'm just preaching to the choir here, maybe you guys already know this, but if you have an older player or just a player with like Hall of Fame badges, gold badges, silver badges, and you have a younger player on your team that maybe only has bronze and silver versions of those same badges, there's a system or a feature in my league where it's called like the mentor program or mentor system or something like that. And basically over the course of the season, as long as that player has the veteran set as his mentor, his badge will upgrade from bronze to silver, silver to gold, etc. And so that was my mindset, was, okay, I'll sign J.R. Smith to a minimum deal just so he can develop some of my players' shooting badges. And that is exactly what I did. I also tried to sign Carmelo Anthony, but he wanted $10 million per year, and I didn't have that cap space to sign him and really decided it just wasn't worth it. So good luck getting signed by somebody, Melo. But anyways, yeah, so our team, I didn't really change up the starting lineup much. As you guys saw, I still have Rubio, Devin Booker, Kelly Oubre, Dario Saric, and DeAndre Ayton. I was looking for some trades for Kelly Oubre because, to be quite honest, I didn't feel like keeping him around, although he played solid for the Suns. He didn't do so hot for the Wizards towards the end of his time there, but he's been a really good, solid player for the Suns in real life. So I figure, I didn't really have any good offers for him. Why not just keep him around at least for the first month of the season and see how things go? By the way, I do have the season set to 29 games because I do plan on playing every single game, and it's kind of similar to how I would play my 2K11 associations. I wanted to play all the games all the way through. I didn't really care what the end of season stats looked like, breaking records for most points, most three-pointers in a season. It didn't really matter to me. All that mattered to me was like improving upon my team and team building and looking to, like each game had more weight to it, being a 29-game season than an 82-game season. So that's how I wanted to play it, and that's how I'm going to play this My League. So we're going to do at least 1 to 2 seasons of this. This first season is just going to be a learning process, learning the gameplay, learning the features of My League, and developing our players. And then in year 2 is when I'm going to go in, get some free agents, make some moves, and hopefully get a decent enough squad to where I can win some games. And during that time, if you guys have any suggestions on sliders for My League and whatnot, after we get through this whole Phoenix Suns journey, I want to do some sort of either like an expansion league or do a harder project, but with the sliders that you guys recommend or that I find online or whatever it ends up being. And then we're going to go ahead and have ourselves a wonderful My League adventure, because it's easier for me to invest more time in My League than it is MyTeam, because unfortunately MyTeam, it's very reliant on when the developers and content creators for 2K decide to release new content and new challenges and new players. And sometimes, like, I'm going to be out of town for like a week and a half in October. I'm going to be out of town during Christmas time, so I already know, and I'm not bringing my PS4 with me, so I already know I'm going to miss out on whatever Christmas content that 2K releases for my team. Any locker codes, they'll probably have some with Christmas season players or something like that. I'm sure they'll have some kind of promotional deal going on then. I'll probably miss out on any challenges or players or promos they have going on for Halloween or whatnot, being around October. So it is what it is. Like, I don't really care so much. So My League is just easier for me to invest time in that because I'm not held by this constraint of when content is released at what time and being like, oh, I have to play the game at this time. Where My League, I can play the game whenever I want. So I will be, like, I'll for sure have some MyTeam videos here and there, probably of online gameplay. But more time is going to get invested into My League and Play Now, just because I can play that whenever I want. And I hope you guys understand, because I know most of you that have been subscribed to this channel for years now are more familiar with the MyTeam videos, but we're going to be making this adjustment. It's still going to be basketball. It's still going to be 2K. and basketball discussion, so do not worry, that's not going anywhere. We're just changing up the game modes a little bit. Anyways, that is all we got for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, don't forget to leave a like if you're looking forward to this My League series. Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions, recommendations, anything you'd like to talk about in terms of My League that you'd like to share with me, because like I said, I'm new to the game. I've played a little bit here and there, but I haven't really touched the franchise modes yet, or I haven't touched the franchise modes since like 2014. So, still new to this mode. Go ahead and subscribe to the Big Blue Baller Buckets YouTube channel. Go ahead and check out my other YouTube channel if it seems like it's something you're interested in. Go ahead and check out the Big Blue Baller Instagram. Links in the description. And to all of my Big Blue Ballers, let's get that bread. And I will see you all on the next one.